Hey y'all, it's Graham. I am back to give you some more updates about my chest surgery and healing and whatnot. Um, I had my final follow up with Brownstein this morning, and it went really, really well. I'm super happy to say that I now do not have drains hanging off of me, and that's awesome because that was so disgusting and so annoying. And yeah, I was so done with it, as I'm sure y'all could tell. So, yep, I am drain free. So, woohoo. Um, and I got to see my chest, which was pretty amazing. I mean, I don't know. I'm not taking it all in. I mean, it's just a lot. And, when you're in there, you're lying on your back and they're showing you a mirror and, it's hard to really tell. So, I've seen it, but yeah, it's still, it's going to take a while to kind of process all of this. But at any rate, so the final follow-up went really, really well, and some of the things I was worried about, well, I had talked a little bit that I was incredibly squeamish about getting the drains removed, and the drains have become more and more problematic and painful around like the insertion site. Um, and so I was definitely kind of freaked out about that. But as with pretty much everything with this process, the actual freaking out before it is far worse than the actual procedure. So, everybody feels pain differently, has a different tolerance for pain. So, if you're gonna do this, or if you're thinking of going through this, my experience might not be yours, but I can tell you that, I mean, it wasn't excruciating. I didn't scream or anything like that. Um, what I felt on the right side, which is the site that he did first, was, how do I say this, kind of just a tugging kind of sensation, and it does hurt. I mean, it's not, I didn't feel the need to like go, it wasn't like scream worthy or anything like that, but it was, I think I recall myself being like, ow, 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 and then that was about that. So it was, quick and over and not pain free, but not excruciating and not something that I couldn't stand. Um, Ironically, the left side, which is the one that I've been having more pain with, um, was not really painful at all. It was just kind of like, and I felt a little pinch, and then it was out. So I don't know what's up with that, but the left side was much easier than the right. But the point of all of this is that it wasn't really all that bad. The other thing is I got the stitches out around the nipple grafts, and that was pretty easy. I've had stitches out before, and I think sometimes it depends on where they're at and whatnot. But these, I mean, I could feel it. It was like little kind of, pricks of pain, but it wasn't, anything that was absolutely unbearable. Um, so, I mean, the funny thing is that you're laying there on the table. He's doing all this stuff to you. You're kind of nervous, and he's giving you all these instructions for aftercare. And those of you who have had surgery with Brownstein, he's not the most like fuzzy, cuddly of people. His bedside manner is, well, I think he's incredibly competent, and I do think he really, really cares. He's very just to the facts and not a lot of, oh, how are you doing today? He's pretty much like, this is going to sting, you know? So it's interesting because I'm trying to deal with him doing stuff to me and taking tape off me and all that, and he's giving me all this instruction. So, I think I understand what I'm supposed to do, but I've got a list of things, they give you basically instructions all typed out when you leave for after care. But if I have questions on that, I can email or call. So that was a little overwhelming just because it was like, I'm laying there, you're doing pokey, ouchy stuff to me, and I just saw my chest for the first time, and here's a barrage of, instructions. But, I mean, it doesn't surprise me what I know of Brownstein, and, I know a lot of people have issues and think that he's not the nicest guy or he's just not friendly. I actually quite like him. I appreciate the fact that he's just as no-nonsense, as he is, and I think that I really, I did get the sense that he really did care. So, yeah, so the follow-up today went really, really well. So I can take a shower tomorrow. I was hoping I could take a shower today, but that's not going to happen. He told me to wait until tomorrow, and I still have the binder to wear. I have to wear this for one more week, and that's basically, protection to keep the nipple grafts, from rubbing against your clothing or anything like that. It's also, just to provide compression and to help with swelling. Um, so unfortunately, I'm not completely, able to just go, but I'm getting there, and that's super exciting. And after binding, with binders for 2.5 years, I mean, honestly, this is not all that uncomfortable. Um, so that's kind of where I'm at. The thing that's really gotten me is just how flat it is. And, I was noticing it today even with my shirt that I have on, and I button it up. I could get fairly flat with the binder, but I mean, this is flat. This is just like flat. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. I'm super excited just to be able to start, kind of having clothes fit, the way that I want to, which is nice. Um, so yeah, so that's where I'm at. So tomorrow I can take a shower, and you've probably heard all this before, but the instructions are that you can't let the water like go directly onto your chest. You have to let your back kind of face the water stream, and you can wash your hair, you can do all that stuff, but you can't get everything like direct, kind of force of the water on your chest. You have to be really careful. And so my plan tomorrow is after I take a shower, and I've got the binder off at that point anyway, then I'll do a little bit of a video and show you what it looks like. So yeah, I'm a little self-conscious to do that, not the chest area, but like I said the other day, I've got a belly, and I really am, gonna work on making that go away. So, it's frustrating in some ways because I see that I have the chest that I want, and now I want the rest of me to match. And I don't have any illusions of the fact that I'm going to end up being some skinny, twiggy guy, but, I just want to get in better shape. But I certainly have, a whole bunch of motivation, and I've lost quite a bit of weight over the last year, and I know I can do the rest of it, and I think that, just having this is just even more motivation to help me get to where I want to be. So that's where I'm at for right now, doing well. I'm off work the rest of the week, sort of. I'm like, the next 3 days, I'm not really doing much. I have a conference call I have to call into on Wednesday, and then I'm going to work from home on Thursday and Friday and just catch up on email stuff, and I have a bunch of documents and stuff I have to deal with. Which is okay, because honestly I'm going a little bit stir crazy, and I've watched as many movies and TV shows and all that as I can absolutely deal with, and I'm just tired of being at home. So it's another week of taking things easy and healing, and that's okay. So I'm sure I'll make some more videos as we go along the week. So all right, thanks, and everybody have a good day.